Where's the prison? I don't remember. I think it was over here, wasn't it? Where is jail? You guys probably sell med packs, eh?
Hey there. Got the shakes, huh? Don't worry. Doc Manning will
God, every doctor in this world just looks like the most depressed.
Can I help?
Yeah.
You can. Actually, you could heal me a little bit, yeah, pal.
Weak. My whole body feels like it's...
Can I talk to you, please? Fuck me.
Oh
Hi.
my goodness. Another poor soul. Alright. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
I'm pretty sure I got shot.
You kidding? No one cares if you're
I don't
addicted to the
use
stuff.
That's a very wise choice.
That's what they want.
Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
I don't believe you, but that's okay.
Rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
Damn, wanted to buy some for myself?
Oh, I have supplies to sell. I just can't afford to give any of them away for free.
Of course.
You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care.
So
We've
is
argued
Aurora
about it on more than
really
one
bad?
occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
That seems shitty of him. Bayou obviously has a stranglehold in this entire
And you
city.
understand what I'm up against.
I do.
At this
I can
point,
kill him for you if you
I've
like.
resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Voli system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
That's fair.
Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
You know, I can help. I need help, Doc.
Let's take a look. Honestly, I'm surprised you're walking around like this.
I'm full of holes. Heal my wounds, please.
Let's get you patched up.
Thanks.
Might be a little scar tissue, but that just adds character.
Sure does. I can help with your medical supply problem.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change.
Isn't it, though?
Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
You don't have to pay me anything.
As much as I'd like to believe that, let's wait and see how you feel after you make the delivery. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started.
Okay.
Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside.
You got any supplies for sale?
Not much, I'm afraid, but at least the prices are reasonable.
It's fine. I don't want to buy you out. I just would like some, you know? I wish I could see how much of this I have, you know?
Over six figures, you like to mention? Over six figures? I'll take a bow. I bowed, you couldn't see it. I will buy 3. Interesting. And I will buy 2.
Okay. How exactly does Aurora work?
Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings.
Wonder how they don't get stuck in serotonin syndrome. Is it possible to break an Aurora habit?
Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People have been using for, say, 2 years or less. I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully.
Got it.
But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives. And I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed.
How do you know Abby Edding?
We both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City.
Really?
Spent a heck of a lot of hours working together. Abby and I got along exceptionally well. Don't get me wrong, we're just friends, of course. She's young enough to be my daughter. I almost felt bad leaving her behind when I was hired to work for Reliant in Neon, but I knew she'd do well wherever she ended up. Reached out to her a few months ago when I ran into trouble here, and she's been helping me ever since.
Okay. I'll get those supplies for
Try
you,
not
friend.
to get hurt out there.
Oh, I'm gonna get hurt out there. Sarah's acting strange. She's standing far from me. She needs her space, I suppose. That's fine. Let's, before I do that, I want to see what's going on about this whole murder situation here, but then I will get that man medical supplies. I'm curious, though. Reginald's a curious man. He's curious by nature. It's a weird smile that guy gave me. A weird smile. I don't have skill points, do I? No, okay. I didn't think so, but I might have leveled up and hadn't realized it. It happens. It'd be funny to anti-gravity right here by the edge. I won't do it, but it would be funny. Underbelly? All of Neon seems like an underbelly. This literally is an underbelly, eh? Look at that guy. Are those in the water down there? Screenshot mode, Drew. Thumbnail mode. Bam. It's upsetting. Who watches the what?
Smells horrible down here.
It's probably all the
How can
dead
these workers stand
leviathans.
the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else.
Who are? It's weird that it didn't show the whole thing. Off-world eats. Fresh, warm food. Hi.
It's nice to see a friendly face.
Reginald does have a
Hello.
friendly face.
I'm sorry if I sound rude, but would you mind coming back later? We're actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters.
I hope nothing terribly bad has happened. What a weird thing to say.
I'm afraid so, but I don't really want to talk about it right now. Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it.
I can feel your pain. Something awful must have happened, so let me help.
Yes, I suppose keeping it bottled up inside isn't the best idea, now is it?
I've heard not.
The thing is, well, I lost my husband Thomas last week. He supposedly had a heart attack and fell from the upper platform. Of course, that's the official word from Neon Security. I'm not so sure they're telling me the truth.
They don't often. Neon Security isn't the best source for accurate information.
No, they certainly aren't. How that security officer could stand there and tell me Thomas died of a heart attack. Well, it's a damn lie is what it is.
Sure seems like it.
I'm sorry, this is my problem. You're just here to shop, and here I am.
Oh, no, I
filling
came
your
here for
head
this.
with my conspiracy theories. Please forgive me.
I want to help you find out what happened to your husband.
Oh my. You're the first person in this awful, awful city that's reached out to help me. Thank you.
You're welcome. You deserve to find out the
The
truth.
truth is all I've ever wanted.
It's out there, I've
I
heard.
suppose the proper place to start would be with Neon Security's witness, Tevin Anastas, that pompous ass over at the Emporium in Neon. Just please be very careful. I don't want to end up with 2 murders on my conscience.
Reginald was born careful. Something useful you can tell me about this, Tevin?
Tevin owns the Emporium over in Bayou Plaza. He's a horribly overbearing, pretentious man who wouldn't dare set foot in the underbelly.
I'm not surprised.
The strange thing is, we've never had to deal with him in person. Why he'd be involved in Thomas's death is absolutely beyond me.
You had problems with Neon security?
Everyone has problems with
Okay,
Neon
that's fair.
security. They're terribly corrupt, with Administrator Bayou using them as his own personal brute squad. They come in here from time to time, but apart from being forced to give them employee discounts, I've never had anything suspicious happen.
Employee discounts, that's shitty. Okay.
It was nice speaking to you.
You too. We got a lead, Sarah. Xenofresh seafood. I'm not buying anything from around here, I don't think. I don't want to eat that, you know? Hello, Frontier. That's a neat looking ship. Sleep great. Oh! I meant to talk to Nashar, I forgot. Yo, Nashar. I don't think I can actually like, say to him, but
Security's
I'd like
got
to
its
see.
eyes on Saburo Okadigbo.
He's not in here.
That's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Trouble for the status quo. That seems like a good thing. The status quo seems like shit around here. Wonder where Nashar is now. Wonder if he's just back at his life, or...
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet. What?
The Emporium. Oh, this fucking guy.
Yes. Can I help you?
I don't like you.
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele.
Hey, go fuck yourself. Damn, I almost wore my entitled snob outfit today.
I take it from your tone I've made an error in judgment. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance.
Good.
In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods.
I'm glad. Who's Seoka?
The Seoka Syndicate, of course.
Seoka.
I'm surprised you haven't run into any of them.
Oh, I have.
They're a group of organized criminals.
I'd
who
like
use
to know what you
threats
think
and
about them.
violence to push their own agenda. And honest people like me tend to suffer the consequences. They're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who runs the syndicate. Could be anyone.
Could be you. Could be me. Just learn to defend yourself.
My education on Jemison consisted entirely of academics and poetry, so it's unlikely I'd be successful in that regard.
You know what the
Even
cool
if
thing
he
is?
could defend himself,
You can learn new things.
I fear things would severely escalate. He might even end up getting himself killed.
Ask yourself this, Sarah.
Anyway,
Would that
I've
be a
already taken
loss?
up too much
I'm
of
being
your
really
valuable
mean. I
time.
shouldn't be this mean to this
Was
guy.
there anything else I could help you with?
He took. I've seen him have a conversation with somebody else. This guy was a complete dick. This guy started this conversation by being a complete dick. So, you know. I want to talk to you about the death of Thomas Luzion.
I'm not telling you a thing. I've already reported what I saw to security. Stop wasting my time and leave. Your presence is bad for business.
Come on. You can tell me.
There's nothing to tell you. Get it through your skull.
Can I do drugs? I can't do drugs. God damn it. Only need 4, okay. What's the harm if you tell me?
I hope I can trust you.
Keeping quiet about something like this might be hard on your conscience.
Don't patronize me.
Oh, I'm doing a good job at it. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Just tell me what really happened to Thomas.
My hero. Enough of this! Stop your damned prying. Now, if you'll excuse me, some people have work to do. It was good to have you in my shop. Farewell.
Hey there.
Don't be stupid!
You're under arrest! No sudden moves!
I wasn't stealing it. I was just moving it.
You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband and stolen property you have on you.
Damn it. I have that coffee bag, don't I? Did I sell that coffee bag? No, I didn't. Damn it all. And a digipick. That's fine.
Not interested.
People joke, say those Varun zealots.
What the hell's going on with your eyes? Oh, they're normal. They looked not normal at first. I don't like this guy, and if I'm ever presented an opportunity to fuck this guy over, I absolutely will.
We sell only the finest goods for the discerning customer. You could have just led with that. No need to waste my precious time.
Dude, I will
I saw
de-arm
it
you.
happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to security. For my efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and threatened with death if I didn't keep silent.
Good. They should have shot you. Probably. All it took was 1,000 credits for you to spill your guts to me. Does the murderer work for security?
No. The officer that threatened me was completely different. And the murderer wasn't wearing a uniform.
Oh yeah, clearly they only ever wear their
The murdering
uniform when they're
bastard
doing
has
things,
a threat to
especially illegal
security
things.
That's covering things up for him.
I need more info. Tell me who did it.
It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard Thomas call his attacker Russell and Rusty a few times. From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits, and Thomas refused to give him any. After that, well, Thomas went for a swim.
You ever dealt with Rusty personally?
God, no. I've seen him around here and there, but if he ever were to come into my shop, I tell him to leave immediately.
And with your self-defense skills, I'm sure he'd listen.
I would never even talk to someone like him. I have no business dealing with petty criminals or Aurora addicts.
God, this guy is such a piece of shit.
Where else would someone like him be, He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place. In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned.
Oh, I am absolutely
dislike
telling him your
Thomas's
name.
briny fate. And with that, I must insist you leave me in peace. That is, of course, unless you'd like to make a hefty purchase.
Dude, I'm gonna spell your name out for him. I'm gonna have phonetics there. I'm gonna tattoo it on his arm so he can look down on it and remember. I am now, like, as amped to find justice for this man's murder and this woman's husband's murder as I am to just absolutely fuck over Tevin's whole world.
Whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a
Your
favor.
name's Digger.
Head back to Bayou
Leave me
Plaza
be.
before the disciples get you.
I appreciate the warning.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
I appreciate that. It's good to know. Thank you.
Sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart. Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
It's a rule that, like, I always do. I've never had anyone that sketchy ever approach me. I did have a guy stick his hand in my car once.
Why don't you throw a few credits my way, huh?
No.
Help a guy out, yeah?
Your name's Rusty, eh? Let me guess. I'll end up in the ocean if I don't give you anything.
End up in the ocean? What the hell are you... Wait. No. He told me that everything was taken care of. No one would know. Listen,
People
you
don't.
gotta hear me out. I never meant to do anything. It was an accident.
Who's he and what did he take care of?
A friend. An old buddy in security. But that's all you're getting from me.
I doubt it.
I'd rather take my chances with you than with him.
Okay. Tell me exactly what you
I
did.
got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him for some creds, but the bastard wouldn't give me anything. Things got out of hand. He ended up falling off the upper platform. It was an accident, I swear. Then I called my buddy in security and told him what happened. He took care of everything after that.
Oh yeah, so if you have a friend cop, you have no consequences for your actions. There are consequences for your actions.
I know. I never wanted things to end up like that. For the love of God, I didn't even get any creds off of it.
Ah, yes, because that's what matters.
Listen, I messed up. I know that. But nothing can change what's already done. Just let me go and I'll disappear forever. No one will ever see me again. No one even needs to know I'm alive. Just... Come on, just let me go.
Like, I would believe you if you had already left, but you started asking for credits immediately, you know? I'm not gonna kill him, is the thing. I'm not just gonna hear and shoot him in the head. I wish I knew who his friend in security was, you know?
Oh my God. You don't need to worry. No one will ever see me again. I swear it.
I hope not. I should ask him his buddy in security was. He wouldn't have told me, probably.
Clover over at Keltco. She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Catherine's not going to be thrilled about this. But don't feel like the guy needed to die. That's not what my gut told me. And Reginald's gut doesn't lie. Hi.
Thomas didn't die of a heart attack. That's a total lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Please, tell me everything you know. I want to hear it all.
Okay. This is a rough one. I need to take a drink before this one. What do I do? Just on the general basis, I like when people have the information, you know? I'm like Holden from The Expanse. But I don't know that's going to help anything here, you know? But is it better to live a happy lie or live an awful truth?
I wish you'd say something.
Yeah, me too. Your husband was murdered and a security officer covered everything up to protect the killer.
I knew it. I just knew that I was being fed lies. Nothing added up right from the start. Neon security. How can they sleep at night and act like my husband's life wasn't worth anything? My husband's killer. Did you find him? What happened to him?
Like, I don't want her to, like, fly off in a spaceship after him, you know? But I think it's... I think that's kind of her decision to make if she wants to, you know? If that's what she feels the thing to do is, that's the thing to do is, I guess, you know? Not that she has a spaceship, but you know what I mean. The killer's name was Rusty. Did Thomas ever interact with him before?
Rusty. I believe he was one of the Generdyne workers that would come around and cause trouble. Steal things, vandalize, or the like. They were a rowdy bunch. My husband usually handled the troublemakers and became well acquainted with Rusty and his so-called friends. Vandalism and shoplifting is one thing, but murder? I just never thought things could go this far.
Oh, they
So,
do. They
what
escalate.
did you do with Rusty?
I took care of him.
Well, I guess I don't much care for what you did with him, as long as he paid for what he did. And about security. Did you find out which officer is behind the cover-up?
I did not, no. And they never got a name. I'm sorry I can't do more for you.
It's for the best, I suppose. Going after security is suicide for us both. Knowing the truth is vindication enough. In a weird way, I'm relieved? No, that's not the right word.
I get you.
I guess I'm just glad that I know the truth, even if it won't bring my husband back to me. I never would have figured out the truth without you. I have credits for you here.
And don't give me credits, it's fine.
Oh, you're so sweet. In any case, please know how grateful I am that you helped me. You're the only person to ever show kindness to me in this city. And now that I know the truth, I can try to focus on healing.
I hope you do.
Thank you for everything, from both myself and Thomas.
Well, that was darkly sweet, you know? I mean, she can rest easy, I guess, knowing that all of Neon security sucks, really. So, like, it's not just the one guy. The Episodic Strikers are a local gang that are holed up at Madame Savage's place. Apparently they've been taking a beating from the Disciples, a rival gang. So are they, like, good? I guess I could take a look and see. Reginald, just come to Neon and solving all their problems. He's not, I'm kidding. I'm curious, though, you know? What are these gangs not quite as shitty? Who knows? One way to find out. One way to knows.
Nope, that's not a way, Drew. That's not a way. Very strange guy.
What? How the hell do we get around there? Does this go all the way around? Can I go above it? This gas is real neat. I can go all the way above it. Well, hot dang. Am I allowed here? Is this kosher? Wow, the texture work on those is fantastic. Like, just absolutely fantastic. Monstro. Oh, that's the lightning dome. It's real close. That's such a cool idea. I wonder how much energy... Like, I wonder how much of, like, New York, say, a lightning bolt could power. How long?
I'm Batman.
Nobody freaked out.
This is Neon's premier social club. So come on in.
Oh, Dragons Alliance.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking.
Yo, Andrea.
What are you looking at? This? This is Episodic Strikers' turf.
Okay.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
So you're like just a kid, right?
Stuff or not?
It feels more like a regular bar to me.
This is such bullshit.
Yeah, used to be people were afraid of the strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Only the upstairs.
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is.
Can you tell me about the Upside Strikers?
We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us.
Okay. So, like, do you look out for your own? Like, do you look out for the people around you, or are you kind of shitty? What are the disciples like?
I mean, the strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined.
That seems bad. I've heard of your gang. I need to talk to the person in charge.
So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve.
Lady, I'm Reginald Dour.
Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
That's fair.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Upside Strikers.
Take me to Briggs and I'll think about joining.
You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
I don't really have any interest in joining, but like, maybe, I don't know.
Like this in Aquila, that's for sure.
You're already up there, Sarah. Are we casing the joint? How you doing? Should go and have a drink? Maybe. No? You just pacing the bar? Okay. You can have a drink if you want. You do you. Reginald needs cooler clothes. That's a pretty cool jacket you've got, honestly, Andrea.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Xeno.
Makes you forget how bad you stink.
Huh.
I know,
Hi.
right? Savage says we can't go killing people around
Yo,
here
if you
anymore.
guys give me one of those cool jackets, like I
shouldn't be
might,
doing that
genuinely.
anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right?